Do you ever feel a knot in your stomach when you think about money? Even if you have some saved up, does a vague sense of dread just seem to linger? It's a strange feeling, isn't it? You might look at your bank account and see a number, but instead of feeling secure, you feel anxious. Why is that? It's because unplanned money creates a vacuum, and our minds are wired to fill vacuums with fear and uncertainty. When your money has no job, no direction, no purpose, it's just sitting there, vulnerable. And that vulnerability translates directly into your own anxiety. Think about it like this. Imagine you're a captain of a ship, and your money is your crew. If you don't give your crew any orders, what happens? They just wander around the deck, confused. Some might get into trouble. Some might do nothing, and the ship just drifts aimlessly at sea, vulnerable to the first storm that comes along. That's exactly what happens with your finances. Without a plan, your money is just drifting. You worry about a sudden expense, a market downturn, or just the creeping fear that you're not doing enough, that you're going to run out. This isn't about how much money you have. It's about what your money is doing. That's the core of financial anxiety for so many of us. It's the feeling of not being in control. So, how do we fix this? How do we replace that anxiety with confidence and peace? The answer is surprisingly simple. You give every single dollar a job. You create a plan. A financial plan is not a restrictive cage. It's a roadmap. It's you, the captain, finally taking the helm and telling your crew exactly where you're going and what their roles are. The moment you start planning, something magical happens. The fear starts to dissolve because you're replacing the unknown with a clear, intentional strategy. Let's start with the basics. The first step is to simply know your numbers. Where is your money coming from, and where is it going? Track your income and expenses for a month. You don't need fancy software. A simple notebook or a spreadsheet works just fine. This isn't about judging your spending. It's about gathering information. This is your map of the current situation. Once you see it all laid out, you're no longer operating on assumptions. You have facts. Now, with this information, you can start assigning jobs. This is where the fun begins. You can use a method like the 50-30-20ths rule, where 50% of your income goes to needs like housing and groceries. 30% to wants like hobbies and dining out, and 20% to savings and debt repayment. Or you can create your own categories. The key is to be intentional. You might decide to create a separate savings account specifically for emergencies. Name it Emergency Fund. Now, a portion of your money has a very clear, very important job to protect you from unexpected life events. That alone can slash your anxiety. Next, give some of your money the job of building your future. This could be contributing to a retirement account, a college fund for your kids, or a down payment on a house. When you automate these savings, even if it's a small amount, you're building a better future on autopilot. You're not just hoping for the best, you're actively constructing the life you want. You can see your goals getting closer with every contribution. The vague worry about the future is replaced by the quiet confidence that you are on the right path. What about debt? Give some of your money the job of an assassin. Its sole purpose is to hunt down and eliminate high-interest debt. Like credit card balances, every dollar you assign to this task is a step towards financial freedom. Watching those balances shrink is one of the most empowering feelings you can experience. It's tangible proof that your plan is working and you are reclaiming your financial power by giving every dollar a job. Whether it's paying the bills, saving for a vacation, investing for retirement, or paying off debt to eliminate the drift, there's no more aimless wandering. Your money is now an organized, efficient team working together to achieve your goals. The anxiety that came from that empty, directionless space is filled with purpose and control. You'll find you can actually enjoy your money more because you know your important bases are covered. You can spend on that dinner out guilt-free because it's part of the plan. If you've been living with that low-level hum of financial anxiety, I encourage you to try this. Sit down, look at your money, and start giving it orders. Create your plan. It doesn't have to be perfect from day one. A plan is a living document that you can adjust as your life changes. But the act of starting, of taking that first step to tell your money where to go, is the most powerful move you can make. It's how you take back control, calm the fear, and build a truly secure and peaceful financial life. Thanks so much for watching. If this helped you, consider subscribing for more tips on taking control of your finances. See you next time.